Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode of my sloppy kitchen. Today I made these lemon blackberry cupcakes. Well, they did not really turn out as I expected them, but that's fine. They are tasty, they're juicy with lemon and blackberries, so I really love them. If you want to see how to make them, please keep on watching. Let's get started. As for every cupcake recipe, we are going to whisk the dry ingredients first. So here I have 190 grams of all-purpose flour. I have 2 teaspoons of baking powder and just a half of a teaspoon of salt. And I'll just whisk it together and what? Set it aside. And now let's prepare the wet ingredients. In my mixer I have 115 grams of room temperature unsalted butter, and to this I'm going to add a cup of sugar, which is 200 grams, and I'm using plain white granulated sugar. I will cover it just to avoid butter flying all around, and I'm going to mix it just so that the butter is incorporated with the granulated sugar. Just because I have a lot of butter and sugar on the sides of my bowl, I'm just going to scrape it with a spatula. Do this as many times as you need because you really want your butter and sugar in one place and not just all around the bowl. Pick up all the butter, and to this I'm going to add 2 eggs and some vanilla. I think I'm going to need a teaspoon and a half. I don't think I have enough here, so I'll just add everything that I have in this little bottle and add a little bit of this vanilla paste. Yeah, I think this is going to be fine, and I'm gonna keep whisking it. With the mixer running on low, I'm gonna close this again and slowly add the dry ingredients. The dry ingredients, remember them? My sloppy kitchen, well, we need to have some of the flour out of the bowl, but that's fine. We'll just put it back in. You only need to mix this until it's just incorporated, and now I'm going to turn on the mixer again and add the rest of my ingredients, which are a little bit more than 1 tablespoon of lemon zest, and of course juice of 2 whole lemons, freshly squeezed please, always, and 120 milliliter of milk. So let's turn this baby on. I don't want to overmix this, so I'll just scrape the sides of the bowl. Looks nice and grainy. And you know what? I think this is good to go. So I have my muffin tray here with 12 of these beautiful silicone cups. Okay, taking my trusty old €1 ice cream scoop, I'll just transfer the batter into the cups, filling only until 2/3 of the cup. And I already have some on my muffin tray, but that's fine. So the batter is now inside the muffin cups, sitting happily in these beautiful rainbow colored cups, And now I'm going to turn on my oven to 180 degrees Celsius and once it's heated up, I'm gonna bake these babies for around 20 minutes. While my muffins to be cupcakes are in the oven, I'm going to process some blackberries, and here I have around 90 grams of fresh blackberries. They're so nice and juicy, I love them. So I'll just put them in my food processor, like so, and make a puree. Don't pulse it too much. Nice, juicy, nice and juicy blackberry jam. And I'm just gonna strain it to get rid of any seeds. So this is what I have. It's a thick paste, as you can see, and I'm going to use it for the frosting. And let's finish this frosting. So here I have 225 grams of mascarpone cheese and 60 grams of room temperature unsalted butter. I'm just gonna put it in here. Putting the whisk on my Bosch kitchen machine. I'll just beat it until it's nice and creamy. What do we always do when we whisk something? We take a spatula and we scrape the sides of the bowl. Oh, look, some butter in here. Now that this is nice and creamy, I'm just going to cover it and add 360 grams of powdered sugar. That's a lot of sugar, okay? More sugar inside than outside, that's the goal. A little bit of vanilla paste. And 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. And of course, let's not forget the beautiful blackberry jam. So I'll just add 1 or 2 tablespoons. And now I'm going to cover it so as to avoid powdered sugar flying all around my already sloppy kitchen. Okay, 2 minutes have passed, more or less. Let's see what our frosting looks like. So it's nice, but I just think that it's a little bit runny. So before frosting my cupcakes with a piping bag, I think I will put this in my refrigerator for 20 minutes or so, just so that it thickens a little bit and makes my life easier. So I've chilled my frosting for an hour or so, and I think it's going to be fine now in terms of piping. And without any further ado, let's do it. I have here a silicone piping bag with just the standard round attachment at the bottom. So here are my muffins, and let's cupcake them. So here are the cupcakes, and as for the frosting, it does look very, very thick. However, when you pipe it, it's kind of runny. So you can see that although I was trying to make a swirl here and there, I didn't really manage to do so. I don't know, perhaps mascarpone cheese is not the best cheese for this. However, next time when I make this recipe, I'm going to add whipping cream into the mascarpone mixture, because that's a tested recipe and it always works. But these are fine, they look really nice, I like the color. And I have some blackberries left, so I'm just going to decorate them with blackberries. I always say that when, you really like making desserts and making other people happy with your desserts, you should always try to make them look really, really nice, but they don't have to be perfect, because nothing in this world is perfect. So I think that if you make them with love, this is what counts. So here are the cupcakes after several hours in the fridge. As you can see, the frosting kinda deflated a little bit, but they are really tasty. So if you make this recipe, either add whipping cream into the mascarpone sugar mixture, or if you don't want that, well, just use a teaspoon to eat them and you'll be fine. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!